Satisfy your need for happiness through your own curiosity with the Ranveer Show.
Only thing is that if you, the benign prostatic enlargement more or less is extremely well treated these days. It is a cancer that one has to be careful. So the symptoms of benign and cancerous prostate are similar. So you must, at the age of 50 onwards, do a PSA once a year. PSA is a blood test called prostate specific antigen. You keep doing it. If your first degree relative, like your father, paternal uncle, elder brother, elder cousin from the father side, has had a cancer of prostate, then you should start getting it done at the age of 45. Also, if you have a sister, mother who has had cancer of breast, cancer of colon, or if it runs in the families, you may be more prone to getting cancer of prostate. So be careful. So the problem is that whenever there is an old man who has a urinary problem, he calls his GP, he says, okay, start this medicine. So he gets better. But the problem is that this GP, if he forgets to get a PSA done, this man is very happy because some amount of benign prostate has been treated with the medicine, but the cancer keeps growing. And then after 6 months, he goes to him and then he sends it to the urologist, and urologist detects a cancer. Oh, he could have detected it 6 months ago. So if somebody who is above 50 years of age, has urinary symptoms, is being treated, must get a PSA anywhere.
What about guys my age? What kind of tests do we need to do?
Enjoy life.
But no blood tests, no?
Nothing.
Okay.
Enjoy life.
Even if one is unhealthy, like if one is obese and all, would you still?
So if one is obese, if he's having a particular problem, we take lead from there. So we find out what is wrong. Suppose somebody who is an obese, who comes to me, I will get his blood sugar done, his lipid profile done, I'll get his testosterone, thyroid, everything I'll get it done. But if somebody is healthy, fighting fit, goes to gym 4 times a week and is jogging, running, sleeping well, looking well, why should I get a blood test done?
Just for like an update?
Well, it is okay. But I would say that suppose there was a fellow 30 years who is a farmer, you go to his village and he's working 12 hours in the farms, you go and tell him that I want to do certain tests on him, he'll throw you out.
And his body looks like Bruce Lee's body anyway.
Exactly. That is the problem. So let us not follow whatever we invent as a medical thing, whether it's a medicine or a test or a modality, we must use it. No. For example, there is a 60-year-old man who goes to executive health checkup and the radiologist says, oh, your prostate is enlarged 60 grams. This is 3 times the normal. So he gets panicked. He comes to me and I ask him, how many times do you wake up at night? He says, none. How many times have you passed urine during the day? Only 3 times. Oh, I passed 4 times. That means you're fine. He says, but my prostate is enlarged. Do something. I would say, why should I do something? So I tell him a story. Suppose I go to a village where there are 60-year-old people sitting there and I carry a ultrasound machine and I go and tell them I want to do an ultrasound. They'll say, tu kahan se aa gaya? Where have you come from? What are you doing? Why are you troubling us? We are having our hookah or smoke or whatever. What are you doing with us? Then I somehow coax them to get an ultrasound done and then I tell them, look, your prostate is enlarged. I want to operate upon it. So they'll throw me out.
Okay.
And here is a man who is an urban male who has gone into an executive health checkup. He gets an ultrasound done. His prostate is enlarged. He sits with me and I take 20 minutes to convince him that you don't require a treatment.
Understood. Because I think it's just the outcomes of having this excess of information in this urban jungle that we live in.
We need to be discreet about what we listen and assimilate.
And chill out.
Of course. That's the most important thing.
I think even these extreme conversations are just a means of getting to know, but then not absorbing this as tension. Absorbing it as just awareness that these things exist.
No, there will be accidents. There will be hijacks. There will be train accidents, car accidents. So we should know about it, but it doesn't mean that it's going to happen to me.
Right.
Be positive. Do what you can do to prevent. And that's a healthy lifestyle.
If you enjoyed today's clip, make sure you check out these curated playlists that we've made especially for you related to the subject that was spoken about in this clip.